So I've been missing in action. I am so behind on everything about rap was. I think the last thing I was on here talking about was Dejan T, Bars and Roses pregame. I think that's the last thing I talked about. And I had Peaches on here. We had King Shadow pull up. We had Raw Image pull up. I had Cassius. I had Cash Kid. Those like the last people I think I had on talks with Jay. But I've been a little busy. Been a little busy. You know, but we gotta talk about this card. We gotta talk about this card. Salute the clone. Salute the Wartown battles. If y'all not familiar with Wartime battles and the talent that's over there, you are asleep. You're asleep. We gonna simply just say it as that. You're asleep. Wartown got a lot of talent over there that nobody's talking about. A lot of talent over there. Nobody's talking about them. But that's fine. That's fine. I've been covering a lot of their events, a lot of their battles, a lot of the battlers. So let's talk about this card. We gonna start the bottom. We got Travis versus Dollar Bill. Mark my words. Mark my words. If you're not familiar with Travis, after this battle on October the 12th, you'll want to see Travis more. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Travis has battles with his fellow studio gang members. He battled Banks the God. He battled Just B. Go put these battles in. Travis versus Just B. Travis versus Banks the God. Studio gang or studio gang crime. That's basically what this is. Studio gang or studio gang crime. Like, y'all think y'all love Dollar Bill the way you love Dollar Bill, like the voice, the the entertainment, and the stuff like that. Travis, Travis is amazing. Salute, big commission for sure. Trying to get back to it. Been a little MIM, trying to get back to it. Like Travis has amazing bars, like quotables. Travis has quotables. Like I got Travis versus Dollar Bill probably being battle of the night on this card. And y'all are probably think I'm crazy to say Travis versus Dollar Bill could be battle of the night with some of the other names that are on this card. Like I'm talking about performance, I'm talking about energy, I'm talking about delivery, I'm talking about bars, I'm talking about moments. That the both of them cover the categories. They cover the categories. They cover the categories. Like Travis is amazing. He is one of the few talents that is amazing that not a lot of people are talking about. Not a lot of people are talking about Travis enough, in my opinion. In my opinion, not enough people talking about Travis. And it's like, oh my gosh. Like, I know if it's not URL, it's not iBattle, and some of these other leagues, y'all really not tuning in. I get it, I get it, I get it. But y'all are missing out on amazing talent by not just tuning in. And then the crazy part about it is the last Wartown card was free. It was streamed free because I believe he was trying to promote the new talent. I think the main event on that last card was Man Boy EAZ. Fire battle. Fire battle. I had EAZ win it, but fire battle nonetheless. And you got a chance to see like some of the new talent that's over there at Wartown battles. That like when I say he got some talent over there that a lot of people not talking about, he got some talent over there. Lockhart. Salute. We the people. The commission. Salute. Lockhart. Travis. Chase Banks. Professor X. I'm gonna even say Dub. And Dub is over at RBE too. But I know him far as like Wartown. Like this is like talent I'm naming from like Wartown that like people not talking about. That people not talking about. And it's crazy to me. Even FS Mookie, he's a newer guy. I'm tuned in. I'm tuned in even with the newer talent. Like the top like that's like trying to build the resume. Build the resume. Build the resume. Like Party Boy Crash who battled Thanks to God. He's fired. Where he at? I need to see him on another Wartown card. That was a fire back and forth battle. But like, if we talk about this card and the talent on this card, I'm sticking with it. I'm going to say Travis versus Dollar Bill is going to be Battle of the Night, October 12th. I'm going to say it. And for the ones who's going to watch it, pay per view is $25. Pay per view is $25. I'm tuning that. There's a bunch of other cards going down October 12th. So you have Wartown with World War II. You have Battle Academy has their card with the main event being Tay Rock and Reed Dollars. So salute the Stiz in them. You also have Don Rich. They got a card October 12th. Like I'm trying to figure out how I'm at least watching 2 out of 3. I'm trying to figure it out. It's a bunch of battles on this card I need to see. Honestly speaking, as far as the Battle Academy card, the main one I want to see is Tay-Rock and Redox. We know that's it's gonna take a little bit to get that out. But the Don Rich joint, that I need to see that. And I need to see if I buy it, can I come back up and watch it? Well, I watch that one live and see how many days it takes for this Wartown joint to be on Rap Grid. Then if I don't watch it live, I can still watch it. Like it's a bunch of fire cards going down October 12th. Bunch of fire cards. Travis vs. Dollar Bill, is my pick for Battle of the Night. If you don't know who Travis is now, you will know who Travis is October 12th. October 12th, you will know who Travis is. That's my word. That's my word. Um, that's what I'm gonna say. For me, that battle could be 2-1 either way. I'm going 2-1 either way with Travis and Dollar Bill. 2-1 either way. It's gonna be that good of a battle. It's gonna be that good of a battle. I can't just clearly pick a winner. Lockhart and Hustle. I want to say Lockhart is the guy that battled Professor X, and they battled each other because I think their opponents didn't come or something like that. But I believe that's him. Like I'm like, it's white boy, and I'm like, Alright, let me just listen. He's nice. He's nice. He puts it together very well. His own style. He's not trying to be anybody else. He's sticking to what works for him. And I think more battlers need to do that. Figure out your own style and what works for you, and not try to be the next battler. You know, and I think that's what Lockhart does. He can be funny. He can stick to being serious. He can bar heavy when he wants to be. Like, he's a sleeper. Lockhart is a sleeper because not a lot of people, like, I'm sure the Wartown people know who he is, and some other people may know who he is, but he's a sleeper for people who aren't really in tune over there. He's a sleeper. Trust me. He's gonna get some fans October 12th. October 12th, he's gonna get some fans. If you didn't know who he is, you're gonna know who he is October 12th. And Hustle, I believe, is a part of Spills in them. He's with Spills in them, I believe. Um, the last Hustle battle I watched was he battled somebody on OSBL. I can't remember who he battled on OSBL, but he battled somebody over there. Was it Raw? It might have been Raw that he battled on OSBL. But that's the last battle I remember from him. Um, he's gotten better. For me in the beginning, I'm just like, all right, he cool, he all right. But he's gotten better. I might lean toward Hustle. I'm going to Hustle in this battle. I am. I'm going to Hustle to win. But Lockhart is going to have a lot of people wanting to know who he is. As long as Lockhart does not have to beat Hustle. As long as he has a great performance, he'll keep getting booked and keeps improving. He'll keep getting booked. He'll keep getting looks, and people want to keep seeing him. He's got to build the resume. It's all about building your resume. Um, yeah, I'm gonna go Hustle. Um, then we got Professor X and Blade Montana. Um, Blade Montana refs the 757, I believe. Yeah, I believe he refs the 757. He was over at RBE. I don't believe I don't know if he's still, I don't think he's still RBE. Um, but from the battles that I have watched of Blade Montana, as far as RBE, he he's done good. He's done good. You know, I still think he has a lot of potential for as like the bars, the setups, the energy, the performance. I think he could, like, with the right opponent, can unlock another gear for him. That's what I believe. I believe it. He got another whole gear. A whole nother part he could tap into, and it's gonna take the right opponent for him to do that. For him to do that, he needs that right opponent. Um, Professor X, I've seen him. Yeah, I want to say Lockhart, the triple threat with Barry Bonds and Ricky. I think it was Barry Bonds and Ricky Bands. I think it was. Well, the triple threat, you know. Um, like Professor's fire. He is fire. I don't know as far as his situation, as far as the RBE side, but I am upset I never got to see him battle as far as RBE. Hopefully, like, I don't know what the situation of that is, but I like him in that setting of how RBE was set up. As far as those rooms, I think he could have had he could have had an amazing performance in there. You know, he was one of them that I was familiar with before before like them really saying much about him over there as far as RBE. I kind of had like it's a lot of them that even before I knew they were RBE or affiliated with RBE, I had already been in tune with them from other leagues, you know. But there is a great deal of talent over there at RBE that I didn't get in tune with until they were RBE or affiliated with RBE. Um, Professor Professor X, like he can rap. He can rap. Like like for one of the newer guys, I like him. I like him. I like his style. He can punch. He punches very well. He paces very well. Like he knows when to be high energy, when he can kind of like be in between with it, depending on like what the punch is, what the line is. He knows where like how he has to go about it. Um, if Professor, we're gonna say it like this: Professor, if Professor S beats Blade Montana, that is a good win. That is a good win because he's a newer guy. Blade Montana's, I believe, he's been battling for a little minute, so he's more experienced. But we all know, we all know, any given day somebody can be beat. So, will Professor X pull off the upset over Blade Montana? It's highly possible. He's highly skilled. Or will Blade Montana show the experience and do what he's supposed to and beat Professor X? Because if we're just talking about how long did like Blade Montana's been rapping longer than him, has more experience than him. Um, but any given night, somebody can be beat. So if Blade Montana beats Professor X, he's doing what he's supposed to do. If Professor X beats Blade Montana, it's who do you give him next? Who would you want to see Professor X battle next? Like I wouldn't mind honestly him and PDP. I wouldn't mind that if I don't believe it's happened, but I wouldn't mind it. You know, but PDP would definitely have to come prepared and correct for Professor X. Like PDB's last performance with I think he battled Chase Banks. It wasn't good. It wasn't a good performance. It wasn't a good performance. It wasn't. Um Blade kinda in the same boat. Like he's real chill, laid back. And he is is in the same boat as kind of how I had Marvelous. Like you rap very well, but you too laid back. That's like I need you to like go off on one of them. And the crazy part is with Marvelous, after I told him that, he beat Muggy. He beat Muggy. Um, the whole situation, he didn't get the battle in that card, but then he ended up battling um the young boy from far as the Battle Academy. I had him beating him. That happened. him battling Shadow, he became a brick. Like Marvelous just needed to like take off. Like Marvelous has always been an amazing rapper, but like he get a cool nigga, the shades, the chains, the like he cool. But it's like when you get to rapping, you can be cool, but it's like it's go time. It's go time now. That's the only difference. That's the only difference with it. Um, I'm going Professor X. I'm going Professor X. Like I've seen Blade Montana at least 2, 3 times battle, so I know what to expect. I've seen Professor X twice, and it's like this is a matchup that could have potentially happened over at RBE too. I feel as though it could have been a potential matchup at RBE. So great minds think alike. I'm gonna go with that. Like something just tells me Professor X is going to want to have a great performance and have people talking about him. So I'm going Professor X. Now let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Hey yo, Muggy. Word around town is that you've been MIA. That's the word around town. You've been MIA. You was over at RB. You was in the process. Then you went ghost. Next thing I know, you on a world tour with the band. With the band, here, there, and everywhere. I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater. But it's like, bro, you and ATM had a fire back and forth out 10 hours. You and Marvelous was a good battle. Marvelous beat you. I thought you were supposed to have a certain opponent afterward. And I thought it was what I don't know to whatever with that. Next thing I know, you've gone MIA. Ain't seen you battle, but world tour. Live your life. But it's like, bro, did they run you off the block over there? Did they run you off the block over there? Yes or no? That all right, we ain't even gonna talk about that. Because you had you have it rapping wise. You got it rapping wise. We gonna talk about it. You got it rapping wise. You rap very well. Now, the thing that I constantly see and hear in regard to you is the believability part. When you say certain things. When you see certain things, the believability part is a question. I've seen it in the comments as far as YouTube. I've heard people say it. But you rap very well. Rap very well. Now, I would think the promo and stuff, like this goes with the 70-30. The 70-30, yeah. Most of y'all know what the 70-30 is. So, with the 70-30, the rap thing's only like 30%. Showing up rappers doing that plus 30%. The promoting, everything else that goes along with just 70-30. You rap very well. I think you promote to a point, but the accessibility to you at a point wasn't there. I'm gonna say that. Nose. Let's talk about it. Your last few battles, I didn't like your performance with Sino Savvy. I did not like your performance. It did not seem as if you had it all together that battle. It didn't seem that way, and watching it, it doesn't look that way. Watching the battle, it doesn't come off that. Um, what else? Before that, you battled I Am Spoken. And for me, you had a solid performance versus I Am Spoken. And people were talking about you, you know? I'm going to say it. When you grew the hair, it just seemed like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Cut the hair. Cut the hair. I'm blaming the hair. I'm blaming you growing hair for why your performance wasn't what it was supposed to be with Sino Savvy. That was supposed to be one of those ones. Don't get me wrong. You had some bars in that battle, but overall, your 3 rounds weren't clean, and you just didn't seem to be all the way in it as far as that battle. And this, I'm watching the battle. It don't seem that way. It don't come across that way. So I don't know if you've battled since Sino Savvy. I'm not for sure. But both of you, I'm gonna say it like this: both of y'all need to win. Both of y'all need to win. Both of y'all need a good performance in this battle because you're both coming off loss. You're both coming off loss. Muggy, you've been MIA. Notes, you've been battling, but you was here with Spoken, and it seemed like you were here with Sino Savvy. It don't the the being prepared, the bars, the everything to watching the battle does not feel the same with these two battles. It doesn't feel the same. That's what I'm saying. Both of you guys are coming off lows. Who wanted more as far as this battle? Who wants it more? Like, you both need a win. You both need a win in this battle. You know, Notes, I don't believe you're RBE anymore. I think you're doing your own thing now. So if you were to beat Muggy, we're gonna say it like that. If you beat Muggy, you're gonna, I'm sure more people are gonna reach out to you to want to book you, and vice versa for Muggy. For Muggy, people are gonna reach out to him if he beats you. Like, y'all both need a good performance. Win, lose, draw, y'all both need a good performance. After watching both of y'all's last battles, you never know who's gonna be in the building for this and who's watching this. Clones friends with a lot of people. So with your association to him in Wartown, there's no telling what other leagues you can end up on. Like, I'm saying 2-1 either way with this battle because who wants it more? That's how I'm gonna put it. 2-1 either way for y'all. But I need both of y'all a game for this battle. Both of y'all need to be on your A game. Because let's break a couple things down even more with Muggy and Notes. Notes, you got the believability. I think Muggy puts it together better, you know, has the better bars. This is my opinion. I think he has a better pen than you. But does having the better bars but not having the believability, these are things that we gotta take into consideration. I'm going 2-1 either way. You both need to win. 2-1 either way. I need both of y'all in your A game. Need both of y'all in your A game. Simply put. Um, then you got Just B versus Young Reddick. Just B and Travis. Studio Gang, Studio Gang. What is a fire battle between them? Fire battle. Like Just B knows how to attack attack when he needs to attack at his opponent and be direct. Because what I noticed is I watch a lot of battles. Yeah, some battlers have very good bars, but they're not necessarily directed at their opponent. That it could be a universal bar. Because if the setup and everything doesn't like lead to it specifically for that person, universal bars. And in some instances, you need to have universal bars just in case. Say your opponent can't come, the material that you use can be used again on the stuff that's universal. Reddick coming off the battle with J Moore for Fucking My Fridays for RBE. If y'all don't know what Fucking My Fridays is for RBE, go to RBE's channel. It's a few of the battles that's out from that. And just tune into all the battles that have dropped in the last amount of time. Last couple of months. Tune in. Um like Young Man is a little more experienced. He's coming off the win with Jay Moore. Um this is a chance for Just B to make a name for himself. Like Reddick has a name. He from the 757 too. He got a name. People know who he is. So if Just B goes in there and beats Young Reddick, people will talk about it. People will talk about it. Versus Young Reddick going in there and beating Just B, it's just going to be, oh, Young Reddick went in there and did what he's supposed to do. That's just what that's going to be. Like Reddick is nice. Reddick is nice. Like him versus J Moore, like is I would say the first battle I really tuned into like hearing and really listening to him when he raps. You know, like I've seen him before, but I'm really like listening and trying to be in tune to what he's saying. Like I like what I heard. I'm going for him to beat Just B, but Just B is going to have people know who he is after this battle. If he goes in there and prepares how he knows he prepares for battles, don't try to switch up nothing, stick to him, doing him, he's fine. He's fine. I think battlers get so caught up and worried about getting a win that you go in there unprepared, stumbling, fumbling, not pacing, not breathing, controlling your breathing, and you have a bad performance. Stick to what you do. Don't go in some of these battles trying to change what you do for who your opponent is. You know? It works for some people. They can switch it up, and some people can't. So I'm going Young Reddick to beat Just B, but Just B is going to be another name that people are going to have to get into with after watching that battle. Let me be the motivation for some of y'all. I'm going to be completely honest. On paper, Young Reddick is supposed to go in there and kick Just B's ass. On paper, he's supposed to, just based off his name and experience, he's supposed to go in there and kick Young B's ass. Just B's ass. He's supposed to. But after seeing Just B rap, it's not going. He can still go in there and win, but it ain't going to just be 30. I don't think it's going to be a 30. I don't see it being that. Like, that's just what it is. Um, what else? Then we got Sniper versus B Magic. B Magic's coming off balancing Savvy. That was a cool battle. Um, like B Magic has been outside. He's been outside, and I like it. And he's not. He's having solid performances. He is. He's having solid performances too. Like if you want rapid, if you want punching, rapid punch, yeah. Sniper's coming off the Young Cannon battle. I have him beating Young Cannon. Some people don't. It's a debatable battle. I'm not mad if somebody say Young Cannon beat him. Um, before that he battled Kai. I have him beating Kai. Before that he battled Raw Image, like him and Zay. Like he's had solid back performances over at RBE. Solid ones. You can say what you want, but the improvement is there. The improvement's there. He's always been able to rap. He's always been able to punch. But like I think him knowing what works for him, it, yeah. Um, B Magic's gonna go in there and punch crazy. We know that. Um, Sniper just gotta stick to hit what he does. Stick to what he does. The pockets, the flows, the bars, like having good bars, good punches. Like stick to his game plan. It will be a good battle. It's going to be a good battle because like they're both very good. Like B Mag is one of the best punchers. I'm going B Magic 2-1. I don't know if these battles are 1 or 3 rounds. So that's why, I'm going to say B Magic 2-1. But the way Sniper has been consistent and not letting his foot off the gas, I think Sniper has a performance we talk about with B Magic. I think he can have one of those type of performances with B Magic. But I'm gonna go B Magic 2-1. And then let's talk about it. Dub versus Ab is not happening. It's not happening for whatever reason. I don't know what the reason is, but it's not happening. That was another battle I wanted to see. I've seen Dub battle Bricks Belvy, and I've seen Dub battle Power as far as his debut as far as RBE. Those are the only two Dub battles. No, well, those are the most recent Dub battles I've seen. If the Av battle would have happened, that would have been test, a great test of skill for Dub. As far as like his pen, going against another puncher that people put in people's that haven't they haven't been in the top five. Mr. Movie reference, movie and sports bar references. That's abs like, you know. And I thought it would be a good matchup, especially seeing Abs coming off the win against 40 bars at Prom Night 2, coming off the win with Hollow Ladon. So Abs been active and outside. So it's like you're giving Dub a look. But it's like that would have been a true test of skill for Dub. So, hopefully they can get it rescheduled. I don't know to why it's canceled. That's not really my business and concern. I want to see it, but it ain't happening. So hopefully Dub's still going to be in the building, you know. But that would have been fire if it happened. Um, but you got IMB versus New Jersey Twerk. Now, IMB, I've seen maybe two battles from IMB. We're not really knowing who he is, But I saw him. I would say it was on the roof. He battled somebody. It was, and that was a solid battle that I've seen from him. But he been on the scene for a little minute. He been on the scene for a little minute. Um, so him getting New Jersey Twerk is interesting, though. It is very interesting that he's getting New Jersey Twerk. Um, like Twerk's been showing up and showing out. Twerk, I mean, he lost. Like, let's talk Twerk's last battles. He lost the clown because he recycled from the Wise battle. So you might as well say back-to-back losses with Twerk with the recycling shit. But he's coming off the Pass battle. He beat Pass. Um, like Twerk is amazing. Twerk is very amazing, and he's another one I don't think has really tapped into what his full potential could be. Because Twerk could be at 70%, 70% and kicking ass with a lot of y'all. 40, 50% kicking ass with some of y'all. And some of y'all be 100% writing your life, writing the best shit you ever wrote, and still getting smoked by Twerk and his throwaways. So IMB's just gotta do him. Hopefully, Twerk doesn't just take this as just a check, that he actually goes in there and gives the fans a good performance. You know, that's what we hoping for. Like Twerk's gonna do Twerk, and if IMB sticks to does what he does, that's gonna be a solid battle. But I'm going Twerk. I'm going Twerk. It's up to IMB to go in there and make this a fight. Make it a fight. Don't just let Twerk, Twerk going there and say I'm strapped in. Then he has the crowd, and he gets on some throwaways or half-ass chokes or whatever. And we not even talking about the battle no more. We just talk about him showing up half-ass and choking. So let's have a good narrative with that battle. But I got Twerk. I got Twerk. And then the main event, Charlie Clips versus Clone, is your main event for Wartown Battles presents World War II, going down October the 12th. Charlie Clips versus Clone. Let's talk about Clone's last couple of battles. Clone's coming off the win with Shotgun Shug. The win with Shotgun Shug. And him versus Rosenberg just dropped on RBE's channel. Haven't had a chance to watch it yet. I will. Like, Clone keeps getting. Oh, and Clone just battled. What's bro name? Def the Kid. Def the Kid. He's solid in that. Solid in that battle. Like, Clone keeps getting better. Keeps getting better. You know? But, bro, you got Clips. You got Charlie Clips. Then you have Tay Rock. Bro. You were working mad. That's all I'm gonna say. To get like you, Charlie Clips, then Tay Rock. Clone working. That's all I'm gonna say. Clone keeps getting better. People can say he has simple bars, but his simple bars and phrases are very effective in the placement of them within his rounds. And it works for him. Charlie Clips. Charlie Clips came off the win for Easy to Block Captain to get 30 by Real Sick on the KOTD Massacre 6. So what Charlie Clips are we going to get? Are we going to get a Clips that gets back in the bag like he did for Easy? Or are we going to get a Charlie Clips that bullshits and freestyles in his ass? Because if he bullshits freestyles in his ass, Clone clearly beats him. But if Clips comes in there and is prepared, Clips 2-1. I'm going to go Clips 2-1. For debatable with Clone, it really just depends. And I hate to say it depends on which form, which way the battler comes. Because whoa, the no it's a narrative. Clone's gonna show out one way or another. IMB's gonna show out one way or another. You know, some of these matchups may be the biggest names for some of these guys. If they go in there and do them, half the battle's won. Half the battle's won. Go have a good performance. Get booked again. Continue getting these names and building your resume. Name of the game. That's the name of the game. Like I said, Travis versus Dollar Bill is my pick for Battle of the Night. My pick for Battle of the Night. Travis versus Dollar Bill. My pick for Battle of the Night. Performance of the night. Performance of the night. It's going to be between these three. I'm going Twerk, Dollar Bill, Twerk, Dollar Bill. It's going to be between Twerk and Dollar Bill. So for performance of the night, it's going to be between Dollar Bill and New Jersey Twerk. One of them is really going to have a moment. This is a fire card. If Dub and Ab was happening, it would just make the card better. But salute on this being a fire card. You know, that's just my predictions. Some of y'all, you know what you gotta do. You know what you gotta do. Like you gonna have because the names that's on this card, you got Clips, you got Twerk, you got Beat Magic, like dollar bills on this card, so you gonna have a lot of eyes for it. Show up and show out. The hashtag show up and show out. That's my prediction as far as Wartown presents World War II going down October the 12th. Either be in the building or cop the pay-per-view for $25. Support, support, support. Um, but trust me. Clone ain't been slipping with these matchups. Hopefully, Ieze is on another card, Mana Boy. Um, you know, PDP. I want to see PDP and Professor X. I don't think it's happened before, so like set that up. Like PDP, you need some redemption. Like you are dope, but there's some things I think you gotta tweak. You gotta tweak, and I think you and Professor X would be a good battle. It would be a good battle for you. So that's my